Ever wondered why earthworms are called ecosystem engineers? Well, it's not because they wear hard hats or draft blueprints, but because they play a vital role in maintaining the health and balance of our ecosystems. These little wrigglers, often unnoticed beneath our feet, are hard at work breaking down organic matter, enriching the soil, and paving the way for new life. So next time you spot an earthworm, remember, you're looking at a tiny, tireless engineer. Stay tuned to discover how these tiny creatures shape our world. Underneath our feet in the unseen depths of the soil, earthworms are hard at work. Now you might be wondering, earthworms, what's so special about them? Well, let me enlighten you. These small, seemingly insignificant creatures are nature's unsung heroes. They live almost everywhere in the world, from the arid deserts to the lush rainforests, and of course, in our very own backyards. Earthworms are nocturnal beings, preferring the cool, damp darkness of the night. They spend their waking hours doing what they do best, eating and excreting. Sounds simple enough, right? But it's this very activity that makes them so vital. As they consume organic matter, they transform it into nutrient-rich castings which enrich the soil. This process is nothing short of transformative, breathing life into the earth beneath us. These seemingly unremarkable creatures have a remarkable role to play. So let's dive deeper and discover the fascinating world of these ecosystem engineers. So, how exactly do earthworms engineer our ecosystem? Well, let's delve into the fascinating world beneath our feet, where earthworms are hard at work transforming the soil. These tiny creatures, often overlooked, are in fact some of the most industrious workers in the natural world. You see, earthworms are veritable soil factories, constantly ingesting soil, breaking it down, and excreting it in a form that's more nutritious and beneficial for plant growth. Imagine the soil as a dense, complex book, written in a language that plants can't quite understand. Earthworms act like translators, breaking down this complicated text into a simple language that plants can easily read. They do this through a process known as digestion. As they burrow through the earth, they consume soil, decomposing organic matter, and even tiny microorganisms. This rich mixture is then processed in the earthworm's gut. As the soil passes through their bodies, it gets broken down into simpler, more accessible nutrients. This is because the earthworm's digestive system is a marvel of nature's engineering. It's capable of extracting nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, which are essential for plant growth. Once digested, the earthworms excrete this nutrient-rich soil in the form of casts. These casts are like a 5-star meal for plants, providing them with a buffet of nutrients they need to grow and thrive. But that's not all. Earthworms also improve the soil structure as they burrow, creating channels that enhance the soil's ability to retain water and air. This not only benefits the plants, but also helps other soil-dwelling organisms, promoting biodiversity and overall soil health. Now, isn't it incredible how these small, unassuming creatures play such a crucial role in our ecosystem? By simply going about their day-to-day lives, earthworms help to recycle nutrients, improve soil fertility, and promote a healthy, thriving environment. In essence, earthworms are nature's original recyclers. But the soil transformation is only part of the story. You see, the tireless work of earthworms doesn't just end at turning and enriching the soil. No, their impact stretches further, reaching out to touch the lives of plants. Yes, plants. Those green, leafy companions that give us shade on sunny days and oxygen to breathe. So how does this work? Well, as earthworms tunnel through the soil, they create channels. These channels are like highways for plant roots, making it easier for them to penetrate deeper into the soil. Deeper roots mean stronger plants, able to withstand the harsh winds and rains that would topple their less fortunate peers. But that's not all. These channels also improve the soil's ability to hold onto water. This is incredibly beneficial for plants, especially during dry periods. The soil retains more moisture, and the plants don't have to stress about where their next drink is going to come from. Then, there's the matter of nutrients. As earthworms eat their way through the soil, they ingest organic material, breaking it down and excreting it as what scientists call casts. These casts are rich in nutrients that are essential for plant growth. So, in essence, earthworms are like tiny fertilizer factories, constantly churning out nutrient-rich material for plants to feast on. And the results? Well, they speak for themselves. Studies have shown that areas with a healthy earthworm population see a significant increase in plant growth and productivity. This means more flowers, more fruits, more food for us and the animals we share this planet with. So the humble earthworm, often overlooked and underappreciated, plays a vital role in supporting plant life. By simply going about their daily business, they cultivate the soil, making it a fertile haven for plants to thrive in. Their silent, unseen work has a profound effect on the world around us. They're not just soil transformers, they're life boosters, giving plants the best possible conditions to grow and flourish. So next time you admire a lush green landscape, thank an earthworm. Earthworms' influence extends beyond the soil. Yes, these humble beings, often overlooked and underappreciated, impact our world in ways we may not readily perceive. Their work beneath the surface has far-reaching effects that ripple out into our broader ecosystem. Now let's talk about water. Earthworms are master architects, creating intricate networks of tunnels throughout the soil. These tunnels serve as conduits for water, allowing it to percolate deeper into the ground rather than simply running off the surface. This process not only prevents soil erosion, but also enhances groundwater recharge, supplying our wells and springs with much-needed water. In a sense, earthworms are nature's plumbers, ensuring that water is effectively distributed throughout the soil. Moving on, let's consider the role of earthworms in carbon sequestration. Carbon sequestration is the process of capturing and storing atmospheric carbon dioxide. It's one of the ways we can mitigate the impact of global warming. Now you might be wondering, what do earthworms have to do with this? Well, as earthworms consume organic matter, they convert some of that carbon into a form that is stored in the soil, effectively locking it away. This reduces the amount of carbon dioxide released back into the atmosphere, contributing to the fight against climate change. But that's not all. The improved soil structure resulting from earthworm activity also promotes the growth of mycorrhizal fungi. These fungi form symbiotic relationships with plant roots, further aiding in carbon sequestration and enhancing the soil's ability to retain nutrients and moisture. To sum it up, the work of earthworms extends far beyond the realm of soil. Their unseen efforts play a crucial role in water filtration, carbon sequestration, and even the promotion of beneficial fungi. They help maintain the balance of our ecosystem, silently contributing to the health of our planet. Indeed, these small creatures have a big impact on our environment. So, the next time you see an earthworm, remember, you're looking at a true ecosystem engineer. However, our ecosystem engineers face numerous threats. Pollution, whether from industrial chemicals, pesticides, or even household waste, can severely impact earthworm populations. These substances contaminate the soil, making it toxic for our little engineers. They ingest these harmful substances as they burrow and feed, which can lead to their demise. Soil degradation is another significant threat. Overuse of land for agriculture, deforestation, and urbanization can lead to soil erosion and loss of organic matter. This degradation reduces the earthworm's habitat and food sources, making it difficult for them to survive and thrive. Climate change poses yet another threat. Changes in temperature and precipitation patterns can affect earthworm populations. For instance, prolonged droughts can dry up the soil, making it inhospitable for earthworms. On the other hand, excessive rainfall can flood their burrows, forcing them to the surface where they are vulnerable to predators. Invasive species also pose a threat to earthworms. Certain non-native species can outcompete earthworms for food and habitat, disrupting their populations and the crucial role they play in the ecosystem. It's clear that the threats to earthworms are diverse and complex, stemming from various human activities. It's a domino effect where the loss of these creatures can destabilize the balance of our ecosystems, affecting everything from soil health to plant growth. Therefore, preserving earthworms is crucial to maintaining the health of our environment. In sum, earthworms are truly the unsung heroes of our ecosystem. These small, seemingly insignificant creatures perform monumental tasks that are paramount to our environment's health. They silently toil away, transforming the soil beneath our feet, making it nutrient-rich and fertile, thereby proving themselves as the true soil transformers. Their impact on plant life is equally remarkable. By burrowing through the soil, they create pathways for plant roots, enabling them to reach deeper and absorb more nutrients. This in turn leads to healthier and more robust plant life, but their contribution extends beyond the soil. They play a vital role in maintaining the balance of our ecosystem, affecting everything from the smallest microorganisms to the largest of predators in the food chain. Yet, they face numerous threats, from pollution to habitat loss, that jeopardize their existence and consequently, the health of our ecosystems. So, the next time you see an earthworm, remember, you're looking at a tiny but mighty ecosystem engineer.